Alright, I've spent 10 hours in Pokémon Legends Z-A on the Nintendo Switch 2, and if you're wondering whether this is finally the Pokémon game that feels next gen, I've got some thoughts. In the next 10 minutes, I'll show you exactly what those 10 hours were like, how the real-time combat actually plays, how the city setting changes everything, and why I haven't gotten bored yet. What's up guys, Zack Scott here, and this is my honest take on Pokémon Legends Z-A after my first 10 hours. I've been playing on the Switch 2 at full 4K and 60 FPS, and it feels smooth. Performance-wise, that alone puts it ahead of the previous games. And speaking of performance, Lumiose City runs beautifully. The lighting, the way Mega Evolutions flash across the screen, everything just feels more polished. Load times are there, but minimal, and they don't really bother me. For once, I wasn't distracted by lag, I was distracted by how good the game looks. I don't know that I would call the art direction cohesive. You know, the characters look one way, the city looks another way, the food looks crazy detailed. And I do get the complaints where everything in the city kind of looks the same, because sometimes even I lose track of where I am because everything blends together. Lumiose City, though, doesn't really feel alive. It's a bit sparse. There are NPCs and Pokemon, but they're all just standing there. I don't see any vehicles moving around either. Plus, interactivity with the buildings is minimal. Some of them you can go inside, others you just go in and a menu pops up. For me, I'm more of a frame rate guy, and the smooth frame rate keeps it enjoyable, and I don't feel like I'm apologizing to my viewers. The game wastes no time. The intro is short, mysterious, and you're battling within minutes. There are no endless tutorials, no professors explaining a ton of basic mechanics that you've known for 20 years. The smaller world of Lumiose City helps too. You're never too far from your next battle or capture, and the day-night cycle keeps things moving. Just when you start to feel like you've been doing the same thing for too long, boom, it's nighttime and it's time for some ZA Royale battles. So at night, a certain part of the city will become a battle zone, and that's where you'll go to get tickets to face your next challenger in the rank-up battle. It's a smart rhythm that keeps the gameplay loop from ever feeling stale. The timing of the day-night cycle actually feels pretty good to me. At night thus far, I've had plenty of times to wrap up my battles before daytime hits. The new real-time combat is a game changer. You can do multiple attacks quickly, it feels fast, responsive, energetic. It's a huge relief after years of turn-based waiting. Sure, I have less time to check out my type chart, but it keeps the battles exciting. There are some quirks. Sometimes my Pokemon refuses to attack if there's an obstacle nearby, or I'll accidentally retreat mid-battle, but overall it feels great. At the very least, it lets me... Oh, he's not going to be catchable now. Hold on. Not you! Oh my gosh. One thing that's cool about the real-time battles is that the Pokemon don't automatically faint. They stand there stunned for a little while. So when I do the water gun, he moves to that location. Kick him! Boom! No, I'm done. Oh, I like how it makes him do that. That's pretty cool. I didn't know... Okay, that's really cool, because usually I make him just totally pass out if I go too hard on him. That's new, and it gives you a chance to actually catch them. And Mega Evolutions are back. Here we go. Here we go. I love the way it looks. Yeah, wow. Amp. It's beautiful. And those rogue Mega Evolution battles feel like mini events. It's really fun. Mega Absol. Oh, we're gathering up power. Okay, sure. Is he coming after me or? Oof. Oh man, he's coming after me. Punch him. Get him good. That was good. There we go. So let's talk about Lumiose City. It's both the game's biggest strength and its weirdest limitation. I do miss venturing out across different environments like deserts, forests, and ice caps, but the trade-off here is speed. Because the city's compact, the whole game just feels quicker. And I've actually been catching more Pokemon than usual because I'm not wandering through endless terrain looking for one spawn. The wild zones are distributed throughout the city, and they each contain their own Pokemon, and more wild zones appear the further through the story you progress. I'm starting to wonder if this whole map's going to be a wild zone. Also, I'm actually learning Pokemon just by sight now. Was it Totodile? Totodile? I've yet to encounter any shiny Pokemon myself that I know of, but I hear that shiny hunting is a lot easier in this game. Though 10 hours in, I haven't attempted a hunt yet. You also spend a lot of time on rooftops. Thankfully, there's no fall damage because your phone catches you and glides you down gently. Why don't all phones have this? Safe landing mode activated. That was a big trust fall. The rooftops are an interesting way to traverse the city, and when parts of the city become battle zones, a lot of the trainers are up there. I've also noticed a few bold artistic decisions. Let's just say some Pokemon are proudly showcasing their assets. We need to find out why it's here. Why is its butthole green? I'm heading there now. Hey, this company is called Game Freak. I picked Totodile as my starter because he looked cool and because my viewers voted for him, so shout out to everyone. I named him F-Dog. My current team's still shaping up, but F-Dog is holding it down. I got an Alpha Bellsprout that hits harder than it looks. Shout out to Austin John Plays for that tip. Mabel gave me a Charmander, but he's still chilling in storage, probably wondering why he got replaced by a plant. And I've been running Talonflame, even though he doesn't have a Mega Evolution. So I don't know if he's going to be a permanent member of the party or not. Sorry, bud. What really stands out in this game are the characters around you. I'm talking Tawny, Lita, Mabel, Emma, all colorful, expressive, beautiful. They're looking great in this Pokemon game. I even tweeted screenshots joking about the graphics by showing off these character designs. Some people didn't get it. They said, Zach, no one's complaining about the models, they're complaining about the city. Fair point. So sure, you're not surrounded by beauty in the city at all times, unless there's an NPC around you. I've seen complaints about the game not having voice acting, and although it would be kind of cool from a gamer's perspective, from a video creator's perspective, that just means I get to talk more. But if they add them in a future game, that'll leave me a little breathing room. If you want to hear voices, you can watch my videos. And then there's Naveen, who I honestly thought was a girl for a while. I mean, the purple eyes, the soft demeanor, it's an easy mistake. Turns out he's just the quiet, awkward type. Naveen's grandma won't let him follow his dreams, right, Naveen? That's okay. It's a guy. So someone in the comments said it was a guy, but I was like thrown off by like the color scheme. And I thought there were eyelashes. I guess got thrown off. So Naveen is a guy. He's like an emotional support character that everyone bullies. I hope he survives. Thank you. I'll treasure this always. Oh my gosh, and now sincere thanks. Seriously, who are you and what have you done with Naveen? Pretty much the last thing I did was face off against an in-game streamer named Kanari. She's got the setup, the energy, the fan base. I'm not saying I'm taking notes, but I'm kind of taking notes. If some of you are fans of me like Naveen is for Kanari, then that would be great. The story's intriguing thus far, even though I don't have a lot of deep lore knowledge of Pokemon. After I play a game, it usually leaves my brain for a while. I know who owns this place, that 3,000-year-old man. He will face his sins, but that can wait for another time. If you'll excuse me. Wait, what sins? What sins? There are some mysterious characters like AZ. Oh, I was like, what the heck? Look between his legs. I was thinking something else, but that's his hair. So this is the owner of the travel bag sitting over there. Dude has gotta stop wearing his hair down like that. An L. I don't know if the Quasartico Inc. is going to be a shady company or not, and I haven't hit any major twists yet, so I can't really comment on that, but the structure going from rank Z to A is a cool spin on the gym formula. It's been fun climbing the ranks from Z to A, and maybe this is a little bit of a spoiler, but you do skip some of them. It's hard to tell how long the game actually is. I've heard 30 hours, but since you skip a few ranks in the story, I'm not sure where that puts me. Instead of traveling region to region, you're climbing up the ranks, which fits the city setting perfectly. The mystery is enough to keep me curious without overwhelming me. So I haven't done anything online yet or player versus player, but I hear that the online stuff is going to be seasonal, and right now there's a Greninja reward for the first season, so I do want to check that out soon. The side quests in the game are well done too. They feel optional. They don't feel like disguised tutorials. I lost my ring here in the Dormez-Bien cemetery, you see, and it's very important that I get it back. Oh gosh, my poor back. And the rewards make them worth checking out when you need a break from the main path. Sometimes if I have a few minutes before nightfall, I'll go do a few side quests. I'll say that after 10 hours, I'm impressed. The performance is smooth, the combat is fresh, and the pacing keeps things exciting. The city may look repetitive, but I like the faster flow. I've caught more Pokemon than I usually do, and I haven't hit that mid-game fatigue that usually creeps in. Mega Evolutions are awesome again, the characters are fun, and the mystery has me hooked enough to keep going. If this momentum keeps up, Pokémon Legends Z-A might end up being my favorite modern Pokemon game. So yeah, that's where I'm at. If you've been waiting for a Pokemon game that finally feels smooth and modern and fun to play moment to moment, this might be it. Check out my full playthrough in the playlist below and let me know in the comments how your first 10 hours went, especially if you're on the original Switch. Would love to see a comparison. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like this video if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more.